Hi friends, good evening. How are you all? I hope you had a good trading session today. A couple of things which we discussed yesterday. If you remember, I was talking about Nifty having this strong trendline support here. Let me get this, let me move this down. I mentioned that there are two supports, two trendline supports which Nifty is right now trading with. And possibly if this moves down, uh, in fact, I also mentioned this uh, wave pattern. One, it may move down, or it may take support here and move up. Also, if we see the FI data yesterday, they had bought a lot of puts. I think possibly they had 18,200 puts, which they would have exited in this uh, sorry, in this opening here. If you actually notice, Nifty slightly uh, was not moving up. It was more, down. It was in fact just below the previous days, or trading below near to the previous days lows. In fact, it made one big move. Possibly they would have exited partially here, and they would have possibly exited here. Now, most of you, I'm sure, will say you are sounding very bearish. uh, at how come the market. As I always mention, there were two things I had mentioned. One is the bearish view. Also, I had mentioned in case this support is taken, if you see this hourly chart here, there is a good support which is taken before, and same has happened today also. It came down, tested this levels once, second time, and then strong move after that. If you see here also, it moved up strongly. You see here also, it moved up strongly. So we need to also observe. It is not just, okay, use there is a support. This is a trend line support. This is a weekly support. This is a pattern form. There is a bull. There is what do you call this, head and shoulder. We also need to observe because when there is a pattern being formed, for example, I remember Bemel. Yes, I think Bemel. I had seen this pattern. Uh, Let me take this out. This pattern and seeing the rejection here, I had mentioned that this may come to. I think it may come to 1240 or 1260 levels. It didn't completely come over here, but this definitely, though it gave a strong positive move here, it just could not sustain down and moved up, came down till here. So if you are investing 10 quantities at this level, somebody actually asked this query whether what to do. He's holding at I think somewhere at 1,560 levels, and he was asking whether it will move up. So I immediately checked the charts. I looked at this pattern here. This was in the month of November. Mentioned that it can come down. So the number of candles, the wave pattern, the data, or everything need to coincide. Also, we need to be ready for surprises. We need to be adaptive with the market. Why I'm saying is today, if you see, uh, in fact, I had shared in the groups that market can trap the longs. I was bearish. I was sharing put calls. Though initially I think I shared one uh, Bank Nifty uh, uh, long. You see here, I had shared 42 900 C above 547, stop loss 3 497, target 620. It reached around 575 to 605, and I told you can move your SL to cost or book half. Uh, Also, I mentioned in the opening itself no trade in the first 30 minutes, and there was no trade in Nifty at all. If you see the first 30 minutes or so, it was struggling very, very badly. It was just in this range. Now it did take a good support, but then the movement was very, very small. However, in the second half, good movements. We did trade couple of. We took far away puts in the Bank Nifty, uh, which was I think 43. Yes, 43,100 put. We bought around 222, very far away. Stop loss 199, and this went to made about 260 or 270 also. Also, I would like to mention the thing is, if you have subscribed to our channel, I make short videos where I give the pre-market call. Sorry, where I had given 42,900 by above 547. Of course, it did not reach the target because market was very slow with the US markets being closed. And there was another trade which is 43,300 put. If it reaches above 536, your target is 570, 650. This second trade did not come. The put never came to above, I think 500 also. So this trade is negated almost throughout the day. So don't think this is a hedge call. This is a trade only if the price moves from below. For example, if I say buy at 400, okay, and this level is 400, the price has to come from below, not from the top. If it is coming from the top, that means it would have possibly hit the target and it's coming down. So the moment you buy at 400, it may go up to 200 also with your stop loss. So be very careful. It has to only move from bottom. So this is a pre-market trade which I share usually. So please do subscribe. This is only the short videos. I do not share this in any groups because I do it at leisure. The second thing for tomorrow, what is that we are expecting? If you see the option chain, yesterday also I think I had mentioned uh, in Bank Nifty especially, there was huge puts and calls here. So I mentioned if market opens below 43,000, of course, I think it did open below 43,000. Mm, no, it came up to 43,000 later point and day. If it had possibly gone below these levels, then these put writers may have to exit. If you see today, the call writers have exited here, the 43,000 call writers, whereas the put writers in fact have increased. So that means there's a strong, strong support which is now made for this week for this expiry at 43,000. So anytime the price can come, if it comes never this level, there'll be they will not allow it to basically come move down. And if in case it moves down due to any various reason, they have to take losses. So at the moment, this is what we see in option chain. Whereas in Nifty, we still see strong resistance at 18,200 because there's a call writer sitting here. If market opens above this for 18 to 20, some of these call writers may start taking their losses. And the put side 18,000 and 18,100 seems to be good support. For tomorrow, I don't see much major uh, uh, movement maybe in Nifty unless the Reliance moves the way it did today. In the last, I think, half an hour, 1 hour or so, Reliance gave a very strong move. If you see Reliance, I have mentioned that there is a one is this trend line resistance which has broken, and there is another trend line resistance. If this resistance is broken away, then we can easily see 2600 levels and above coming in Reliance, and that will take automatically due to the weightage in Reliance. Nifty also can move up. So this could happen tomorrow. It could happen any day. So keep a watch on it. I wouldn't say it is happening tomorrow, but the moment Reliance, of course, it if it breaks also, it needs to not be a fake out. It should be a breakout, and it will retest and then possibly move up. So this is how currently I think Nifty is placed. Uh, uh, if the point of control is currently here, so price may tend to be trading at this region. Once it tries to move out, then we can see some good move. Or if it tends to retest down, then we will see 2540 levels also, which is also possible because of this pattern which is formed. Let me clear everything so it's easy for all of you, all of us. It is, of course, trading in a very narrow range here. There was a good buying here, then corrective, then another good nice move, but then sharp selling seen here. So far, it is going up. If it breaks, then we may see some up move. Now, for tomorrow, uh, I also have listed some couple of stocks. TCS, I'm waiting for this price, this pattern, which more or less also looks like a W. If it moves above, then we can see some good, nice up move. LNT also is getting prepared with this pattern for an up move. And we have HCL Tech, which has been trading in this range. Gave one small breakout, but then again trading in this symmetrical pattern. Uh, so a couple of the other uh, observations I would like to share with you is tomorrow being the Finnifty expiry. This also seems to have a strong, sorry, hourly support here, of course, but then there is also a resistance. If this resistances break out, then we can see 19,300, 400 levels coming in Nifty financials, and this can give the good profit as Hero Zero, which happens generally in Bank Nifty. So let me share the levels for me. So, I think if Nifty is moves above this level of The other observation I think you can clearly see here is the triangle formation breakout which has happened. So it may test 18 to 25, and if price can sustain about this level of 18 to 58, then we should easily see 18,360 to 18,500 levels in the coming days. Of course, if there is no other hindrances. So thank you all. Thank you for the time. I hope you do not have any queries. Uh, Generally, my videos are quite late because I do all my study and analysis and come back. Uh, Please do like our channel, subscribe, because the moment you subscribe, you will start getting the short videos. Let me show you one of the video which I was mentioning about today. I think which I had shared. Trading. Thank you all for the time. And I remind you, these levels uh, are for the first 1 hour of the day and works pretty well. Sometimes this, if you trail your stop losses, you might get some trending view uh, profits. Also, let's see, look at the global clues. Global clues more or less is flat, uh, too positive. More of, I think, positives is what we can see. Uh, let's look at also Dow Jones. Dow Jones also has the similar pattern here, and there was what you can see, a triangle pattern which is slowly forming, and once this breakouts, either we should see a big down move or somewhere upside. So love you all, take care, thank you, thanks for joining, and God bless you all. Wish you a happy 2023 and a profitable year. Until this breakouts in Nifty and Bank Nifty happens, I would request you all to trade with the position size which we can handle. Don't go huge. Focus on consistency of profit.